In the event that the proposal is approved, then NFTs might show up on the XRP ledger. What are the chances that Judge Torres may potentially reject the judgment summary for Ripple v. SEC in light of John Dean's Twitter stance? Will the recent meeting between the Prime Minister of Montenegro and Ripple executives assist the Balkan nation in developing an inclusive payment infrastructure? Finally, we'll look into Wales' transfer of 405 million XRP to an unidentified wallet and the experts' price forecasts for XRP. Check out this new video as soon as possible if this sounds like something that would be of interest to you. Welcome to our channel, where we discuss the most recent developments relating to XRP and the cryptocurrency industry in general. If you are watching one of our videos for the first time, we'd like to extend a special greeting to you. In order to ensure that you never miss a video, we ask you to turn on the notification feature. We are also announcing that this channel is giving away 200 XRP. To have a chance of taking part, the winner will be notified today if you simply subscribe to the channel, like this video, and comment with the hashtag XRP. Almost 3 months have passed since the XLS20 standard, which introduced the NFT revolution to the XRP ledger, was first introduced. Unhappy with it, a fresh proposal was made that suggested ways to make non-fungible tokens better. According to the XLS35D proposal, the URI token format has been introduced as a lighter alternative to the current NFT format. According to some, complexity, a general lack of knowledge, and a dearth of first-class NFT objects are the main causes of discontent with XLS20. Without getting into the technical specifics, which are available here, we can state that the lack of royalties for NFT authors, the absence of brokers and buy and sell offers for NFTs, and the new reserve charge scheme may all be attributed to the proposed standard's lightweight. In this scenario, a centralized marketplace will compile offers. NFTs are liberated from the majority of their traits in this way. The XRP ledger itself has also been cleaned of a lot of cumbersome metadata. The main network may be too late for such a sudden shift, but the sidechain may find it interesting, as one XRP contributor notes. On the other side, John E. Deaton, the pioneer of crypto law and managing partner of the Deaton Law Company, published a series of tweets debating the illogical position taken by the U.S. Securities and Exchange Commission over the definition of the common enterprise in the Ripple case. Earlier this month, he predicted that Judge Torres might reject the summary judgment and rule that there is a genuine dispute as to the existence of a common enterprise. He did not, however, retweet a tweet from a crypto influencer about how Ripple might lose the lawsuit because the company lacks a compelling defense. The advocate responded by outlining a scenario in which the judge might rule in favor of the cryptocurrency business outright. People are concentrating on the pre-1933 blue sky argument, Deaton tweeted. That justification is directed at the Supreme Court and Second Circuit. Judge Torres, in my opinion, does not concur with that claim. Although the U.S. SEC did not apply the Howey test to every transaction while applying the outdated but for causation test in this case, the present Supreme Court could, in addition, deem assertions that the court could grasp Wave's XRP sales. Deaton claims that the SEC contends that without the creation of XRP by Ripple executives Chris Larsen and Jed McCaleb, there would be no XRP. The SEC contends that if a nation outside the U.S. declares XRP as a currency, it will only be as a result of Ripple's efforts, he continues. According to Deaton, the judge can only deem Ripple the winner if it merely dismisses the SEC's broad allegations. As a result, he is convinced that the SEC will not be granted summary judgment in the manner they have sought. Until the attorney has access to all of the Rule 56 facts and evidence, no further predictions can be made. Additionally, on January 18, Drayton Abers-Avik, the Prime Minister of Montenegro, announced on Twitter for the first time the depth of his country's ties to the Balkan nation, offering a clue at potential future cooperation. Dr. Epizootic revealed that he spoke with a few Ripple executives, including Chief Executive Officer Brad Garland House, in a Twitter thread that has now spread throughout the XRP community. Google's translation shows that the conversation between the two sides focused on the creation of a payment infrastructure that is open to all Montenegrins. Google translates James Wallace, Dr. Epizootic Road. We talk about creating a payment system that will increase financial accessibility and inclusiveness. Montenegro is amenable to new investments and value. The nation's digital currency pilot test was already underway thanks to Ripple, according to a leak from the Prime Minister. In collaboration with the central bank and Ripple, Dr. Epizootic wrote, "We started a pilot project to create the first digital money or stablecoin for Montenegro. It is the first time that a partnership between Ripple and the Montenegrin given has been mentioned." The nation's central bank did make a suggestion about creating digital payment methods in a report from December 2021. It is noteworthy that the little nation in South and East Europe uses the euro even though it is not a member of the EU. In 2002, it became the official currency of the country, for the same reasons that it had previously modified the currencies of other European nations to fend off hyperinflation. As a result, according to Google's translation, Ripple would probably not enable Montenegro build a central bank digital currency, CBDC, but a stablecoin, more particularly, a stablecoin in the euro. It serves as the most recent illustration of the blockchain payments industry's ambitions to digitize payments on a worldwide scale. The company frequently consults with governments on CBDC development. Recall that in order for central banks to test CBDCs in 2021, Ripple established a private ledger. The XRP ledger's native currency, which it promoted as the ideal neutral bridge currency, was chosen as the solution to the cross-border CBDC interoperability issue in the same year. Notably, the Ripple's on-demand liquidity service, which the company recently said now services nearly 90% of the foreign exchange market, already uses XRP to bridge fiats and cross-border payments. Supporters of XRP have hailed this value proposition as a global CBDC bridge currency as a driver for driving up the price of digital assets. Despite Ripple's expanding impact internationally, the U.S. firm is still constrained by domestic regulatory restrictions due to its involvement in a 2-year-old legal dispute with the U.S. Securities and Exchange Commission. As we move on to the whale transaction and our price analysis, don't forget to subscribe to our channel and use the notification feature to be the first to learn about new developments involving XRP. After a relatively calm weekend, whale accumulation has resumed as 2 different whale addresses have transferred more than 400 million to 5 million tokens in just 15 hours, with one of them having been created just today. The asset has slid below the 41-cent mark and is battling to hold onto its position above 39 cents when whale activity picks back up. The largest and most recent of the 2 transactions was an unnamed whale address that was activated today, amassing 252 million XRP worth $101 million. The sending address was likewise recently activated, and in the 3 days following its activation, it has only completed 3 transactions. The second transaction was the transfer between 2 undisclosed wallets of 153 million XRP, worth $63.9 million. The receiver address then offloaded all the tokens in a series of transactions, sending them to wallets connected to Bitstamp, Independent Reserve, and Bitso. As of the time of publication, there are 100 XRP remaining on the address. These 2 transactions happened soon after whales shifted 413 million XRP in a related transaction last Friday. The community had previously witnessed the transfer of more than 600 million tokens in just 2 days, 3 days prior. This collection of whale transactions demonstrates the deep-pocketed investors' growing interest in the asset, particularly at a time when the legal dispute between Ripple and the SEC is about to come to a close. While the XRP camp has generally had a positive atmosphere, Attorney John Deaton recently criticized the SEC for its strange position on what constitutes a common operation by claiming that Judge Torres may reject both Ripple's and the SEC's requests for summary judgment. However, after falling below the 42-cent mark today, XRP is now in perilous waters. The war with the bears is becoming more fierce, and the asset is now trying to maintain above the 40-cent mark. Before focusing on the pivot price of 40 cents, the coin needs to recoup. The asset might be able to retake the 42 cents resistance level if the pivot is overcome. The asset recently created a triangle pattern, which if broken to the upside may result in a high of 51 cents, which analysts believe to be a major coincidence. The winner of the 200 XRP will now be revealed. On-screen congratulations go to the winner. And if you did not win, you need not worry. On February 15th, we'll hold a giveaway with similar specifications. So, gentlemen, this concludes the video. Please be sure to like the video if you found it enjoyable. Don't forget to hit the notification bell and subscribe. I find that the YouTube algorithm is greatly aided by this. Sharing this video with as many people as you can will also help enlighten others in the same way that you have been enlightened. Let's spread the word about this, guys. Don't miss any of our stuff if you are a serious Bitcoin enthusiast. I'll see you tomorrow to discuss the most recent news that affects our entire community.